Canon EOS M and Magic Lantern fans, the final month of summer is already here, and that means it's time to make the most of it. Whether it's filming new adventures, chasing sunsets, or simply getting out there with your favorite camera, don't let these warm days go to waste. So grab your gear, get inspired, and let's dive into another story together. Today I want to talk about a shooting mode in Magic Lantern that I had never really used before, the High FPS recording mode. To be more specific, this feature is called High Frame Rate, and it's available in certain builds of Magic Lantern under the crop mode section. The build I'm currently using, and I'll leave a link to it in the video description, allows you to shoot at up to 57 frames per second. To enable this, just go to the crop mode menu, select the 3x3 preset, and then choose High FPS from the list. So shooting at 57 frames per second opens up a lot of creative possibilities. The biggest advantage is that you can slow down your footage in post to create smooth slow motion. For example, if you're working in a 24 FPS timeline, you can slow down 57 FPS footage by over 50%, and it will still look fluid and cinematic. This is especially useful for shooting dynamic scenes like action shots, nature, movement, or even just adding a more dramatic and stylized feel to your videos. And the best part, you're still shooting in RAW, which means you don't lose that amazing image quality or flexibility in color grading. Of course, no mode is perfect, and the High FPS mode in Magic Lantern does come with one major limitation. It records at a lower resolution, 1736 by 738 pixels, which is often referred to as 738p. But here's the thing, that's actually not as bad as it sounds. For one, this resolution is still wide enough for cinematic framing, especially if you crop to a 2.35 by 1 aspect ratio. And because you're shooting in RAW, you retain excellent detail, dynamic range, and flexibility in post-production. Plus, when you slow it down and apply a bit of upscale with sharpening and noise reduction, it can look surprisingly clean and professional, especially for online platforms like YouTube. And let's be honest, getting buttery smooth slow motion from a tiny camera at this level of quality, that's kind of impressive on its own. It's also worth keeping in mind that since we're using the 3x3 crop mode, aliasing and moire can become quite noticeable in certain scenes. So just be aware of that. It's one of the trade-offs you should keep in mind when shooting in this mode. So let's get back to the question, why haven't I used this mode before? Well, to be honest, everything has its time. Most of my shooting usually doesn't involve a lot of fast motion, so I simply never had the need for high frame rates. But today, I decided to give it a try, just to see what it could offer. So I went to the park to film people wakeboarding, and you know what? I was genuinely impressed. As you can see from the footage, this mode really adds a fresh, dynamic feeling to your creative work. It's like giving your storytelling a new rhythm, and that's something I'm definitely excited to explore more. And to wrap things up, I just want to say that this mode, like your camera, is simply a tool for your creativity. It won't magically make your footage better, but in the right hands, it opens up new possibilities for dynamic and expressive storytelling. This high frame rate mode is definitely worth exploring, and I can already see myself using it more often in some of my future projects. That's it for today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.